And Stoke, I guess they're an example of what you're saying about the Championship being unpredictable. They've had an up and down sort of season, but lately they've produced some good results.
Yeah, changing managers meant that Alex Neil, obviously we played against his Sunderland side, which seems an age ago, the first game of the season, and he's gone in there, and Alex is a really capable, good manager who has gone in and he's imposed his own thoughts, ethos and style onto Stoke really quickly. They've had some really good results as well, and they'll be looking to try and get the same momentum. I think this season in this Championship it's very, very tight. All the games are tight, but they've got good players. There's no doubt it's a really strong squad. They've got players that are coming back and have come back from injuries, and they've got plenty of pace in their attack, plenty of know-how. They've got some youth in there as well. They've got quite a mix of players. Obviously Phil Jagielka's still playing at 40. He's absolutely incredible, and he's a top player and has been and still remains that way. And they've got some really good players. It'll be a really good game tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. I think that there's what we spoke about the other day, I think there's 2,700 of our supporters going, which is incredible, and we just look forward to it tomorrow. I think it'll be a really good atmosphere.
Martin Waghorn, great penalty that he took. How is he after he came off?
He's obviously he was euphoric. I think the celebrations, got rid of a lot of frustrations that he's sort of built up over time. But he also showed some really good quality. So it was really disappointing that he had to come off at that point. So again, we've just got to look and see how he is and how it settles over time.
But is he ruled out for the weekend yet, or is it?
Well, like I say, we've got to wait and see. I still don't know what the outcome is, but we've got to work with him and see how things settle.
So obviously you've got Tyler out at the moment as well, haven't you? So you're slightly stretched, I guess, in that department.
Tyler's not too far away now. He's not too far away at all. I think he could be. In fairness, after we've finished speaking now, he may end up training today as well.
And you lose Ben Chief, of course, for suspension. I think you got another player as well on for you. I just want to say who, but obviously, with these games coming, you are going to need the squad and have to make changes, I guess, from time to time.
Yeah, I think the rule's ridiculous. It just puts you under ridiculous pressure in terms of the book and the way that bookings are given out, like confetti from time to time, and it just makes things really, really difficult. But then you've got to have. The game's physical, but there's a lot of cynical stuff goes on in the games anyway that's missed by referees all over the place, and then it's very, very difficult for them, and it's then difficult when we get the circumstances that we find ourselves in, up and down. All the teams, they'll end up with suspensions, we'll end up with injuries. The amount of games that you have, it's inevitable. It's just part and parcel of what we're going to expect this year. So yeah, it's like survival of the fittest. You've got to make sure that you try and keep everybody available for as often as you possibly can do. Nobody can afford to lose the players. Least of all us, I think.
Yeah, can you see it as a sort of positive? Obviously, you want Ben to be available, but it gives him an opportunity to have a rest, I guess, and be fresh for midweek. Well,
yeah, that's the positive that you take out of it. He gets a breather, and mentally as well as physically, although he's in a really good place. He's not missed any football this year, and it just gives him a little bit of a reset, ready for next week, because as you say, the games are there and upon us before you can turn around. So the preparation is. It's relentless. You just keep going, and there's different things to do, different sort of scenarios every day. Things are changing all the time, a bit like politics at the minute.
Yeah, and Liam and Callum, are they available for you this weekend?
Sorry?
Liam Kelly and Callum O'Hare, are they available for you?
Well, they're getting closer. That's all I'm saying on that. I think they've played some football, but they've been out a long time. So got to make sure that they're ready before we do anything with them.